Hi you guys, we are back again with another tutorial. Today I'll be doing my makeup routine. Stay tuned. So to begin with, I'll be using this Witch Hazel. You can get this out of your local Walmart. And I learned to use this from, her name is Morgan. I learned from her this technique and it helps so much. So what I do is I bought a bottle out of TJ Maxx and all I did was put it in a bottle because the bottle is so big when you get it out of Walmart. So all I did was use it to clean my face, get you a pad, put it on there, cleans your whole face. It dries out the skin as well as cleanse and tone at the same time. So if you have really oily skin, it's going to help alleviate some of that oil. Okay, so prior to the video, I did apply Calamine Lotion. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And I like to do this first just so I can have a guide on where I'm going and just to kind of see how my eyebrows are. So this is a powder kit that I got out of Walmart. And I like to use the powder kit because my skin is very oily. And the primer that I have underneath my eyebrows is Calamine Lotion. And the Calamine Lotion helps to remove all of the oils and mattify the foundation or anything of that sort. It's gonna mattify it and make it so that the oil isn't there. So what I'm doing here is pretty much outlining my eyebrows, and I've been using this powder for a couple of years now. I do want to convert over and start using the pencil, but the pencil makes my eyebrows so oily, so that's why I started using the eyebrow powder. Now that I got done with my eyebrows, now I'm going to use my Nars foundation, and I'm using these two colors. It's the mocha and the, I can't really pronounce the name of it, but you can slow the video down and screenshot it. But these are the two foundations that I used, and I put it on my little mixer. And all you're going to do is use the equal amounts of drops out of your foundation, and all I'm going to do is use this to outline the top of my eyebrows with. And I'm going to use a flat brush. And I found this brush in one of my local stores. I can't really remember. But I love the way that it glides across the skin. So all you're going to do is mix. Make sure that you mix very equal and mix it really good. Then you can kind of put it on your forehead just to kind of see. But you're spreading out your foundation across the top because now you're going to begin contouring your eyebrows and shaping them so that they look really sharp. So right here, I like to put a line going directly across just so that I can see that both of my eyebrows pretty much look identical the same, because if you don't, they're gonna look, kind of uneven. You want them to be as close as possible and symmetric as possible. So this way it helps me to keep them in line. So now I'm going to go underneath my eyebrows with my Tarte Shape Tape. And this is in the color tan sand. And all I'm doing is putting some underneath. Just put product underneath and then spread it so that you can get it even how you need it. So just dab it on both sides and then go back with your brush to even it out. And you can take your time and do this process. It's very tedious work, and you want your eyebrows to be as perfect as possible. So you see me here, all I'm doing, I'm starting almost to the middle of my brow, and all I'm doing is outlining underneath my brow to give it a nice crispy line. After you're done lining underneath your brow, you are going to get your blending brush, and all you're going to do is blend out the product underneath your eye. And you want to make sure that the product is spread evenly, and you want it to have a dry effect. You don't want it to be wet, so pat it out until it's completely dry, and then blend it out with the rest of your skin tone. And this is how my brows are looking. Yes, they look very, very nice and sharp. Right now, I'm going to use my Blooming Petals Absolute New York eyeshadow palette. And I got this from my local beauty supply store. So I don't know online where you can find it, but I love these soft tones. And I'm going to go in with my darker color first, and then I'll move on to my other colors. Make sure before you begin applying your eyeshadow, to prevent any fallout, make sure that you knock off your brush before you start applying. All you're going to do is begin patting. I'm doing a simple eyeshadow look for everyday wear. You know, you can turn it up or turn it down, but I'm just going in with my eyeshadow. I'm going to start in the corner of the eye on the outer side, and then I'm going to work my way towards the center. But I love doing simple looks like this because it's very, very nice and sexy, really, really soft, and not doing a lot. So if you want something really soft, you can do this kind of look, and these color tones go with any skin tone. So yeah, you can pretty much go with this if you want to do something really, really nice and sexy. And remember, the same thing you do for one eye, you must do for the other one. I like to go from one side to the next just so I can keep up with what I'm doing. And if you're going to be using the same brush and you want to, kind of get your colors out of the way so that you don't have to keep cleaning and going back, cleaning and going back. Now I'm going to go in with my second color, and I'm going to go a little lighter, and this will be the color that's going to go on the inside, on the middle of the eye. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of shimmer eyeshadow for the inner corners of my eye. Now I'm going to use my Milani highlight and contour palette, and all I'm going to do is add a little highlight underneath my eyebrow. All you're going to do is get a little bit on your brush, you don't need a lot, and just go underneath the arch of your eyebrow. Remember, what you do on one side, you're going to do to the other. All I'm going to do now is just take a clean brush and just kind of blend everything in together. Take out any harsh lines. All you have to do is just pat everything in place and the lines will blend. All I'm going to do now is take that same flat concealer brush, and all I'm going to do is just pretty much kind of clean up the edge of my eyeshadow, and then all you're going to do is blend that out. So all you're going to do is start blending it in and bringing it out towards the edge of the eyebrow. Now I'm going to use the remaining product of my foundation. I'm just going to make little dots all over my face. All I'm doing is placing product. You're not wiping. All you're doing is placing product everywhere around the face. And I don't want to, I don't really have to put it in some places, but I'm going to place it there because I do not want to waste my product. Now I'm going to use my foundation brush, and I already have one, but I'm just showing you this one. So I'm going to use this one to pretty much dab in my makeup, and this is going to press the makeup into your pores and make it blend really, really nice. You're going to get some nice coverage when you do it this way. You can use a beauty blender if you want to, but the beauty blender is going to give it a softer look. But I want maximum coverage, so I'm going to do it this way just so that I can cover everything and blend everything. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and blend in my eyebrows. And all you're going to do is just take a clean brush. This could be like a eyeshadow brush. All you're going to do is blend that in between your eyebrows. You're going to go slightly into the brow just so that it has like a taper look and not boxy. Right here, I'm going ahead and placing my concealer underneath the eye, and this is going to help anyone who has like really bad eye bags or darkness underneath the eye. But this is a part of your contouring process, so you're going to go in with a lighter shade, and you're going to go in a triangle motion underneath the eye, and you can place that product. I really didn't want to put too much product, but I'm going to go right above the lip, the chin. And then I'm going to do 2 dots on the forehead, and then I'm going to go ahead and place a dot in between my eyes and on the tip because you want to keep that line straight whenever you are contouring. Now you are going to begin blending your contours. So this is the same identical beauty blender, but you want your beauty blender to be moist. So you're going to add water to it and kind of dry it out just a little bit. Then you're going to go underneath the eye and pat it. You're going to spread the product wherever you need it, and then you're going to begin patting it very, very soft so that you can blend that in. Right now, I'm going to go in and set my powder and set my contour. So I lost a couple of clips here. I wasn't able to show you how I blended my nose, but I like to use a mini beauty blender to do my nose because it's small, and I like to go above my eyebrows and put setting powder on it because my eyebrows get oily. I don't know why, but they do. So yeah, I use my mini beauty blender to set that powder in those tight areas. So now you're going to go in and blend the setting powder in. You're going to press it a little bit hard so that it can blend in, and you will start to feel the tightness. It's a feeling. You'll feel it whenever you're setting it in, but you will start to feel those creases, where the powder is pretty much setting in the skin. Now I'm going to use my black Opal finishing powder, and I'm going to begin putting it underneath my highlight. Now I'm going to go in with my Nars Laguna bronzer. So you're going to place this product underneath your contour, and you're going to go all around the hairline with this. And I think I could have went a little bit darker, but I'll try that on the next go round, because I'm using the 05. I think I could go a little bit darker just to kind of make the contour pop a little bit more. But since I'm going for a soft look, I'm just going to go with this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of blush. I think I want to go with more of a little peachy shimmer type blush. Nothing that's doing too much. Like I said, we're keeping it very, very soft and elegant. So just add a little bit of blush and make it pop just a little on that cheekbone. Now it's time for the fun part. It's time to add your lashes. So I'm going to be using my Super Hold Eyelash Glue. You're going to go along your lash line applying glue, and the black kind of makes it look as though you are doing liquid liner, so you want to be kind of neat with it when you're doing this, and then you're going to wait for it to become tacky, then you'll be ready to apply your lashes. I couldn't find my tweezers, so I'm going to try and put this eyelash on the best way that I can. But you can use tweezers for this, but a lot of the time I like to use my hand to apply the lashes because they do just as good of a job if you have tweezers. But the tweezers will give you a more accurate position, whenever you're laying the lash down. So just lay it down in the middle, then kind of press the corners. Now I'm going in with some black eyeshadow, and all I'm doing is going right at my eyelash line, and all I'm doing is lining it out with black because I do not like to use black eyeliner on my eyes because I notice that they make my eyes turn red. So I like to use eyeshadow to prevent that. Now I'm going to go in with a liner, and all I'm going to do is attempt. When I say attempt, I'm going to attempt to do an ombre lip. I'm not really a big fan of lipstick, but I just thought maybe I'll just try something out because I bought a couple of duo eyeliner pencils for the ombre lip out of the beauty supply store. So all I'm doing is just trying it out and see if I like it or not. But I have different colors, so I will be having tutorials in the future with different type of lip colors. Just after I finished, I realized I did not contour my nose. So now I'm going back to contour my nose. All you're going to do is get your angle brush and you're going to draw a line. Keep it straight as possible and as narrow as possible so that you can contour your nose. Now I'm going to go in with that highlight and go across the bridge of my nose. All I'm doing is patting it in just to give it a little bit of pop and a little bit of shimmer. Now I'm ready to go ahead and apply my setting spray, and this is pretty much a finished look. You're going to spray on nose so that it lasts you for a while. Then you are going to take your fan and make sure that you dry your setting spray, and then the finished look will begin to come through. This is pretty much our finished look. It's very, very elegant and nice for everyday wear. I don't know if I'll keep the lipstick on or not because I don't really like it too much, but it is what it is. I'm just trying it out. But thank you so much. Subscribe and don't forget to share, like, and comment.